We was talking. Hey, hey,
Hi,
family.
everybody.
Wow, y'all, we apologize. We was just talking.
Yep. Not even paying attention to the time.
Oh, wow, our bad.
We
Our
sorry.
bad. We apologize. Listen,
Yeah.
we want to welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G in a place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I just want to be present, okay? Call my name so I can tell you I'm here, present. And our family know her as Dr. Nora, but our story time family know her as Auntie Shelly on the beat. Come on, y'all.
But you ain't got a sense, girl.
Oh, it was the bump for me. Okay, we no longer do it for ourselves. We do it for the community. Somebody say community.
Community.
Yes. Oh, that felt good. All right, y'all. Before we go into that cliff that we were hanging on, we're gonna hit you with the 10 commandments because you gotta know what to guard. Okay. Guard that thing. Not keep it, but guard it. So 10 commandments, if you were like me, didn't know where it was, it's in Exodus 20. And I'm gonna start from verse 1 all the way down to the 17th verse. And Elohim, or the Most High, spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah the Most High, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim, little e, meaning idols, before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah the Most High, am a jealous owl, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You shall not take the name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Honor the day of the Sabbath to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth and the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the seventh day, wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath and hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is of your neighbors. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
May Yah add a blessing to the hearers and reader of his word. Hallelujah. Shalom, fam.
Shalom.
All right. Recap. I mean, we are in, okay, so we're reading the book of Genesis. We're going back to the beginning, but we're in this book called the Sefer. We purchased this book on Sefer.net, but what we didn't do is pay full price for it. Make sure you use your Storytime discount when you are purchasing your book. Remember, the O in the word story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3, as a reminder to going back to the covenant, because we now understand the assignment. All right. So open your book to Genesis, the 7th chapter, sixth chapter, excuse me, and tune in for this recap as I go.
Yeah, the recap is really short and sweet because we did a genealogy.
Yes. Yeah.
So we see where, and he brought it all the way up until Moses.
Yes, he did.
I mean Noah. Why am I talking about Moses?
Well,
Noah,
I went in the Greek.
The ark. No, I don't know. Sometimes I get Noah and Moses mixed up. I have no idea why. But we're at Noah has been born. Yeah, Noah's born, and it talks about his three
Oh
sons, Shem,
yes,
Ham, and
yes, yes,
Japheth.
yes, yes.
And Yahuwah's already said, I'm getting ready to destroy this thing. Well, wait, have we got there? No, sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, but basically, we're tracing the line
Yes.
to Mashiach.
Yes.
And Yahuwah started with Abraham. I mean, not Abraham, Adam, because remember, he has a covenant with Adam. He's given Adam a timetable because first he's like, this world is so crazy, wicked. I'm going to destroy everything and everybody, but
done.
There's a covenant. There's a promise you have to keep.
Absolutely.
So, but he found one.
He did.
Found Noah. So he said, I'm going to start all over with this. Look, it's Yahuwah. That's all he needs.
It's one.
That's all he needs is one.
One. That's it. Are you the one?
Yes.
Are you the one?
Are you the one?
Wow.
Just a remnant. That's just all you need.
Just as a reminder, Noah had 3 sons, like she mentioned. Shem. Okay, that's very important. Ham and Japheth. Mm-hmm. You understand later as why we say that and why we put emphasis. Because don't call me no anti-Semitic. Semitic.
Yeah.
When I'm a Shemite. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Chapter 6. And it came to pass when the men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and the daughters were born unto them, that the sons of Elohim, capital E, saw the daughters of men that they were fair. And they took them women of all which they chose. And Yahuwah said, my Ruach shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were Nephilims, and that is the offsprings of the fallen watchers. Mm-hmm. Okay. There were Nephilims in the earth in those days, who also gathered afterwards when the sons of Elohim came in unto the daughters of men. And they bore children unto them. The same became warriors, tyrants, which were from everlasting mortal men of the name. And Yahuwah saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And Yahuwah repented that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. I can't think of what book we were in that really showed the magnitude of the evilness that was going on.
Enoch is one, but it was either Japheth or no, not Japheth. Jasher or Jubilee. I think it was Japheth.
Oh, and it was
they were talking about the nightclub. Yeah, it was both of them.
It was both of them that went on.
Birth control, all that.
Absolutely.
The killing, all that.
Yes. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pin this real quick.
Yeah, and when they are talking about they bore children unto them, the same became warriors and tyrants. Just think you have these big old giants that are now, and of course you're scared, especially if you just look like a little old grasshopper. So they're warriors and tyrants. Tyrants are not good people. They going around dictating, and of course you scared. You're gonna do. They running things. Yeah, basically.
They running things.
They running things, and they are the children of the fallen. So if they running things, that world is evil.
Yes, absolutely.
Just like they running things now.
Yes,
the world is evil.
Absolutely. Ooh, and all they need is one. All right. Wow. 5. Thank you. And Yahuwah saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And Yahuwah repented that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And Yahuwah said, I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowl of the air, for I repent that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of Yahuwah. He was like, everybody gonna get
He
this smoke.
he mad at the animals because they probably start acting up.
Yeah, and even the ladybugs got the
Mhm.
business.
All of them.
All the creeping things, okay?
All of them. Because even remember the backstory when it came time to get on the ark. All the animals couldn't even remember. Someone was trying to sneak on, and it was a lion.
Yes.
A lioness was trying to sneak on, and the cubs was like,
Yes.
no, you're not coming up in here, moms.
Absolutely. And they bowed before Noah.
Mm-hmm.
That is so crazy.
So the obedient animals
was only able to make it.
Yep. And it was only 2 each. Well, it was 7 clean animals, but all the other beasts, it was only 2.
Absolutely. That's crazy.
Out of all those animals.
And the crazy thing is,
a remnant.
The mother, the kids wouldn't even let their mother, like, no, you're not coming in here.
We tired of your mess. She probably was evil.
She probably was.
Because we don't know how the animal kingdom work, but they do. Like, animals communicate with each other.
Absolutely.
So they was like, nah, moms, you not coming.
Nope. I'm sorry. I love you, though. But that's crazy.
I know you my moms, but you ain't getting on this ark.
And that's crazy. All right. Verse 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with Elohim. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth was so corrupt before Elohim, and the earth was filled with violence. And Elohim looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And Elohim said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
Mm-hmm. All flesh, that means the animals too.
All flesh.
Everybody acted up. Animals probably was attacking people, doing stuff they wasn't supposed to do. The knowing people, they was probably training them to you know how they train dogs and stuff to fight right now, or to bite people and all that.
Absolutely.
But still inside they know they're not supposed to do it.
Absolutely.
They're not supposed to do it.
And on top of that, you probably had, everything was so wicked that you had men sleeping with animals and stuff like that. So that seed was going into that animal. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this stuff was just so wicked. Nothing is new. Nothing is new.
Nothing.
Wow. Okay. 14. Make you an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shall you make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which you shall make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shall you make to the ark, and in a cubit shall you finish it above. And the door of the ark shall you set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third stories shall you make it. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of water upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. From under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die.
So this ark is 3 stories.
Yes. And in Jasher, you can actually see who helps him make the ark. So he didn't just make this by himself.
Because there's no way.
Absolutely. And and also how he, just like I mentioned yesterday, he shut the door. He didn't shut the door. The Ruach did. The Most High did.
Yep. No, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, I ain't had nothing to do with that. That's so sad too, because you're hearing your people crying, and you're like, I can't even let you in.
I told y'all. I told you all I could.
Can't. All right. Wow. Verse 18. But with you will I establish my covenant, and you shall come into the ark, you and your sons and your woman and your sons with your son's woman with you. And of every living thing of flesh, of all flesh, 2 of every sort shall you bring into the ark, to keep them alive with you. They shall be male and female, a fowl after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. Two of every sort shall come unto you to keep them alive. I think that's very interesting because we always say, well, he made Adam and Eve, male and female. But also when it came to the ark,
animals too.
he didn't say, he didn't say, and two males together and two women, two females.
Said male and female because they were going to have to repopulate.
Even across the board.
Across the board.
Same as in earth, even it is in the animal kingdom. Wow. So that even the animals is going to be held accountable.
Yes.
For never mind.
Everything got to be upright. Well, I mean, come on. When you think about, like you were saying earlier, the things that they were doing with some of these animals, and you could see this in biblical, and with other nations after they got off the ark later on, that sometimes when Yahuwah told them to go in and destroy the city, he said, take the animals out too. Kill them. That's because they was having sex with those animals.
Yes. And those animals were tainted. They weren't considered pure. He's not playing. Yes.
Yeah. And some of those animals was probably with another kind of animal.
Very true.
Knowing you ain't supposed to be doing
You ain't supposed to. It's all original intent across the board.
Yes.
And y'all know what we're getting at. So it is what it is until when it's not. All right. 21. And take unto you of all food that is eaten, and you shall gather it to you, and it shall be for you for food for you and for them. Thus did Noah, according to all that Elohim commanded him, so did he.
That's a big job. Like that you gotta gather food and
enough.
You work it.
Yeah, enough for yourself and your family and for the animals also.
For the animals. Yeah. Good thing it wasn't a lot of them. Just
right. And Yahuwah said unto Noah, come you and all your house into the ark, for you have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast you shall take to you by sevens, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Of fowls, also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that Yahuwah commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth.
So he's saying, it's okay, the ark is built, you got the food, 7 days we leaving.
Yes.
Make sure you're on this
I'm
ark.
going to bring this rain.
Get on there, get situated, because in 7 days this rain is coming.
And again, we're in Genesis, so if you guys want to know more of it, Jasher and Jubilees will be your go-to books.
Yes, because it'll tell you how, like you said, like with the animals.
Yes.
How they got there,
how long they were on the water, how long it took to build the ark.
Yeah.
All of that. Then Sean goes on to say, Auntie Shani, who y'all saw last night, he did what we were supposed to be doing right now, storing up food. It's like we are in the days of Noah for real.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't playing. Just like in the days of Noah.
Yeah. Like the disobedience that I can do whatever I want to do. I don't have to answer to nobody. It's all about me. Yeah. Yeah. Forget about covenant, forget about the commandments, and I get it.
Forget about everything. It's just about me.
Yeah, and I get it because when you're brought up into sin, you're taught to be about yourself.
Yeah. But at some point, you got to look around, smell the coffee, the tea, the roses, whatever it is. You need to smell.
You got to smell it.
Because this world, come on, open your eyes. This eyes wide shut thing is not going to work.
People just bumping into people, not even realizing you hitting the people. You just walking blind.
Yeah. You just willingly being a zombie.
That's weird. But I get it because I was weird at one point too. So, verse 7. And Noah went in and his sons, and his woman, and his son's woman with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creeps upon the earth. There went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as Elohim had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights.
See, we was talking about the windows of heaven were opened. Because
Uh-huh.
remember, there's a firmament. He separated the waters above the earth from the waters beneath the earth.
Yes.
So it says when he, the windows of heaven were open, so he opened up that firmament, and the water that was above
crashed down.
came down too.
Oh, wow.
So you got the waters coming down, you got the waters coming up, and
you know what's
it's
crazy
flooded.
is you don't even think about it like that.
Mhm.
Like the only thing you hear about the windows being open is y'all know, y'all
ties.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's all. But you automatically is made to paint the picture of just rain.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah.
And it just rained because that's something that we can relate
Mhm.
versus just reading it for what it is.
Mhm.
That firmament was open.
Yeah.
And then underneath, that's crazy. Because windows ain't on the bottom.
Right. And the flat earth got flooded. Because how you going to flood around? Like around earth? Really? How it get flooded? And wasn't some water like going all crazy?
How? I mean, water got to hit you from all kinds of directions.
How it flood? In midair? Not saying that Yahuwah can't do it. I'm just saying, but he didn't.
Yeah, but he did. According to what we're reading. Okay. All right. Wow. Verse 13. In the selfsame day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's woman, and the 3 women of his sons with them into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing. He's so intentional. He didn't even forget about the ladybugs, the worms,
everybody,
the ants. 2 by 2.
2 by 2.
Dang, that's crazy.
Sorry, because remember there's original intent for them. Who's gonna clean the ground if the pigs don't get to go in? Yeah. The roaches, all that. Ooh, somebody gotta. Yeah. They still gotta function. Yeah. The earth still gotta have upkeep.
Absolutely. Wow. And every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as Elohim had commanded him. And Yahuwah shut him in.
Who?
Yahuwah shut him in.
Who?
Yahuwah shut him in.
Y'all heard it 3 times.
Yahuwah
shut him in.
Shut him in. So you didn't even, okay, so Auntie Carol, my bad. Carolyn, I thought you had this account was in Jasher, but it's right here too. Because I sent her the book about Jasher. About shutting them in. Mm-hmm. Yes. So it's right in our face too here. Maybe it's not in the regular Bible, but it's definitely in here.
Yeah, I think it is.
It says that and God shut the door.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But yeah, with something that we just didn't catch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yes, Lolo goes on to say, you got to wake up one day, but it's literally a choice. Absolutely.
It really is.
It is a choice. The earth still has to multiply.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Rangi goes on to say, them animals were the obedient ones.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep. You
get
that in the backup account.
Yep. Auntie Shani goes on, y'all shut the door. Absolutely.
Shut that door.
Auntie Carolyn goes on to say, right, I've never seen that. Me neither. Yes, that's true too. That says Genesis does not point out that there were 7 clean and 2 by 2 unclean.
Oh.
You remember? I don't remember hearing anything or reading anything. Listen, again, I don't even know why I said right, because again, this is my first time going through Genesis like that. It's always been bits and pieces. So I don't recall anything being preached.
Because they don't.
It's
they
always
don't touch
been
this.
the animals. All the animals were made to go.
They don't really touch creation or things like, and like you said, when they do talk about Noah, it's just 2 by 2. Animals went in, and God shut the door, or it's very. I don't even know what to call it. It's very surface because it's meant to. Because most of them are trying to give you a feel-good message.
Yes.
And not a this is urgent message.
Absolutely.
And that's what's really, really wrong with I'm trying to put this nice. I'm just trying to put this nice. Whatever. That's really, really wrong with what people are preaching in the church right now. Right now we're at war.
Yes.
And you still trying to make people feel good.
That's the only way to
it's
keep
not
them
time.
going.
Nobody wants to mention sin.
No.
Nobody wants to mention. You're right. Nobody wants to mention exactly what was going on in Noah's day.
Right.
You just say they was only evil continually.
Right.
That's all I ever heard. Well, what does that mean? Until I read those other books, I was like, oh yeah, they was evil.
That was evil.
That was some evil people.
You literally talking about it's just
with them watchers and all. This was some evil stuff going down, and all this is all they thought about. Continual.
Yeah. To cleanse this. It's crazy. All right. Wow.
Oh,
16. Now read that. Shut that door one more time because that was just good for me because I ain't never caught it. All right. And they went in, male and female of all flesh, as Elohim had commanded him, and Yahuwah shut him in. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bore up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark went upon the face of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth. And all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of the fowl and of the cattle and of the beasts and of every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life. Of all that was in the dry land died.
Yeah, emphasis on dry land, because if you live in the water, if you're a fish, of course you're not dying.
Yes.
Because you're in the water.
Wow.
You're in the water. So, but not only that, but the fish probably weren't, as corrupt, because man is not in there. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't know.
Because the marine kingdom, so you got the watchers, right?
Uh-huh.
They come down, they make the children. Enoch comes, they try to get Enoch to go to Yahuwah for them. Yahuwah goes, no, matter of fact, you're going to bury them. Some of them are all around the world. Some of them are going to go into the desert, which is, some of it is dry land.
Yeah.
And some, because remember, some of these are immortal. Those are angels.
Yes, absolutely. Uh-huh.
So they can retreat to the sea to live. So that's what they did. So marine kingdom, this is probably when it started during the flood. So probably before the flood, because they wasn't having sex with the fish. Like, the fish is probably just chilling. They don't know what's going on. They still obeying Yahuwah. So
absolutely.
They didn't have to go.
Maybe.
Because notice that in these times, though, because we have the marine kingdom, when judgment comes, there's lakes and rivers being dried up, which means the fish are dying.
Even now.
Judgment. Now you're getting judged, because now someone else has come down in there and presented you with another way to go.
Yes.
And some of y'all got corrupt.
Wow. Yeah, somebody was mentioning what is that lake that is gone? That is dry?
Euphrates.
Euphrates is dry.
That's prophecy.
Boy, it is looking so ashy.
But they ain't telling us that in the news. It's all kind of stuff drying up, going crazy. They ain't telling us that.
Wow. Okay, and 23, we're on 23. And every little substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heavens. And they were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you thinking, how do birds die? All they gotta do is fly away. Birds cannot fly 24/7. They need a place to rest.
They sure do.
They don't find no place to rest. They just gonna get tired, and then they fall into the water and die.
That's it. That's all they do.
Because they have nowhere to rest. Birds cannot fly 24/7.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. That's true. Chapter 8. And Elohim remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And Elohim made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. No, what is that?
Assuaged. I think it just means it went. I don't even know if I'm saying it down, but the waters are starting to go down.
Yes.
So it stopped raining and it's starting to drain.
This whole thing is the whole Ark of the Covenant. Because you have, Yahuwah makes a covenant.
Mm-hmm.
He represents to Noah the covenant. You see what I'm trying to say? The Ark of the Covenant
that they're gonna actually make later on.
Is this like a fruition of what's going to be made later on? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen, sometimes I do be climbing off the ladder.
No, but I hear you. It has to be some kind of connect. Because why is it called the Ark of the Covenant?
Right.
It
all started right
inside
there
are the
in
commandments and
and the myrrh, all of that stuff. Adam's garment, everything is in that ark.
It's in the ark. Because that's another thing we need to point out. The body of Adam and Kawah are on the ark.
Absolutely. Yep.
Are on the ark.
Wow.
They are not in that cave. They had to take them out of that cave and put them in the ark.
Wow. Let's go. Auntie, what you say? She says a brown bear was spotted right in Antioch, California a week or so ago.
Where was it at? Was it at the Black Bear Diner? I'm just joking.
Girl, they got some good.
That's crazy. Because they wander. You know what?
I mean, we didn't trample over their land. Listen, the poor black bear don't get land either.
Yeah, I would suggest. I mean, I can't even call it, but these animals are starting to do weird things. So we better be under covenant.
I don't even go walking anymore on them trails because you start seeing more of the these animals that ain't supposed to be. And
you don't know which ones is for or against.
Yeah, some of these animals don't be having mercy.
They're coming out, They don't be having it. Just the age we live in.
Yep. They're corrupt. All right. So let me see. 2. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of the heavens were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated, and the ark rested in the 7th month. See, and that's crazy too.
That's a feast day. That's one of these feast days. I want to say it's atonement.
That would make sense.
Or trumpets or atonement. Yeah. It's trumpets or atonement. It's that set. Definitely.
It would definitely make sense because that's when he literally cleansed everything.
Yep.
For the ark to rest.
Yeah.
On the 7th month.
Yeah.
It's almost like and rest on the 7th day, like a Shabbat.
Yeah.
See this? Wow. Okay. Let's see. And the ark rested in the seventh month on the 17th day of the month upon the mountains of, what is that? Ararat.
Mm-hmm.
And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made, and he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. And also, nope, also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him, into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. See, and you can't do that if the round. I mean, we're just gonna kill this whole globe thing. But if it's flat, you can actually go ahead and survey the land.
Yes. Yes.
Can't do that if you got to go under the globe.
Go all the way around the world. I go around the world 60 days if you want to.
How are you going to do that, Ray-Ban?
They're going to just go like this on the flat earth in circles.
Listen.
But no, yeah, the dove is like, and a place for me to lay my foot. I'm coming back. But the raven stayed. Because the raven is someone could correct me if I'm wrong. I think the ravens are like the catfish and the cockroaches of the sea. They'll eat anything.
Oh.
So remember, it's a bunch of bodies floating.
Oh, so it can rest on the bodies.
I mean, it can eat them up. Somebody got the fish and all that ate them people up.
Or
but I'm sure it was the. Oh, but then again, still the Marine Kingdom got to do. But you got piranhas that eat people.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of fish that will.
They'll mess with you.
Because they got to go somewhere they didn't just disintegrate. You got ate. You was fish food. You was sleeping with the fishes.
Literally. Deep sleep.
Oh, no wonder that's where the mob got that from.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. Let me see. 10, 9, 10.
I think you're on 10.
And he stayed yet other 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came and the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth.
See, the dove came back with a here.
But it's safe. Isn't it interesting that it's an olive leaf?
Yes, very interesting.
I never even thought about that. That just stands out to me. I don't have any commentary on that, but it just stands out that it will be an olive leaf. Because most things when you're starting something new, you extend an olive branch.
Yes. Very interesting.
And he stayed yet other 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. And it came to pass in the 604th, in the first year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. And Elohim spoke unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, you and your woman, your sons, and your son's woman with you. Bring forth with you every living thing that is with you, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his woman, and his sons' women with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, every fowl, and whatsoever creeps upon the earth, after their kind went forth out of the ark.
I know they was glad to get off that ark. I know they was glad to get on it.
And
And then I
glad
know
to be
they was
off.
glad to get off.
Because being seasick ain't got nothing
Yeah.
on this day.
Mm-mm.
And they
And
was
you
on there
gotta stay in
forever.
there
They was on there
that-
for a while.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And notice that when Noah first took the window off for the covering, was it convertible or window? Maybe was the window.
Definitely was covered.
Was in the first month of the first year, but then he stayed on to the second month. Basically, he didn't leave that ark till Yahuwah told him to.
Absolutely. You know how many people would have been like,
the ground is dry, let's roll.
Let's go. But it's even when you think it is safe to move, it's always important to wait and hear the instruction of Yahuwah.
Wait till Yahuwah opens the door. He closed it. Wait till he opened it. Stop trying to get the door open yourself.
Ooh, wee.
I don't care if you do got a window. Look out the window. Don't jump out the window.
Absolutely.
Wait till the door open.
You never know what's outside waiting.
You never know.
You ain't got no instructions, boo.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Okay. And Noah built an altar unto Yahuwah, and took of every clean beast and of every clean fowl, and offered ascending smoke offerings on the altar. And Yahuwah smelled a sweet savor. And Yahuwah said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. While the earth remained, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Boy, I hear a lot about that seed time and harvest.
Right?
I ain't heard nothing the rest, but they preach the heck out of this one. This sounds familiar.
And it got in summer and winter.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna read nothing into that. I don't know if it's supposed to be 4 seasons or really only 2, but
oh yeah.
I wonder if spring and summer are the same to him, and fall and winter. Because
it's the same.
Warm months, cold months.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not gonna read nothing into that though, y'all. Y'all, we all know it's warm months, cold months.
Absolutely. Chapter 9. And Elohim blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. Wow. And I'm only wowed because this system has literally taught us to go against this commandment.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't replenish the earth. Have abortion. Or go be with a man and a woman with a woman. You can't replenish the earth like that. You can't.
That's so crazy. And you see that in those scriptures. Because they was doing it. Remember, they were making the women drink poison so they can abort the baby.
Yeah. That, like we said, ain't nothing new. Remember, they would have 2 wives. One drank the potion so she wouldn't have a baby.
Yep.
And the other one had the baby.
So she'll keep her figure and she'll stay fine.
So you had a trophy wife and the baby wife. The wife that had the babies.
Wow.
Crazy.
Chapter 9. And Elohim blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and every fowl of the air, upon all that moves upon the earth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hands are they delivered. Every moving thing that lives shall be meat for you, even as the green herbs. I have given you all things. I've given you season, and I've given you meat. So this is the first time that they really are eating meat. Wow. But flesh with life, flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And everything in this system is recommended medium rare or rare. That's crazy. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Whoso sheds man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Elohim he made man. And you be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. And Elohim spoke unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And Elohim said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. So this is for us too.
Perpetual generations.
That means it goes
It
on.
don't stop.
Okay. I do set my bow in the cloud. And what do they use to represent everything that he goes against?
Everything immoral. They use this
the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And say pride.
Mm-hmm.
I bring a cloud. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. I do set my bow in the cloud, and shall be for a sign of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. Y'all, they didn't took what was ours, what was a reminder of safety, like y'all got us, and tarnished it. And tarnished it. And made it something despisable to where we don't even want to wear the rainbow, because we're like, oh no, I'm not.
Right.
I don't want to associate myself with no rainbow. No, listen, my little girl got a shirt that has a rainbow, and I tell her that's the covenant. That's Yah's
Make
promise.
sure you can explain it. Tell them, no, this
is Yah's promise to us.
Y'all not getting this. And we just
take it
giving
back.
Stuff up. We just get stuff up. Like, they got the rainbow. No, they don't.
They don't have it.
Not your rainbow.
Take it back.
Not your rainbow.
And make sure when you wear it, you're not rocking it in perversion. That's
right.
It.
That's it.
You're not doing the things that rainbow stands for. That their rainbow stands for.
Yep. So I was just looking up, you guys, this thing in Enoch, because of the footnote, just saying, because I remember, and it might be in Jasher or Jubilee, where before the floods, the arrow was in the sky.
Really?
There was an arrow in the sky, like pointing, but then after the flood, it was just the bow. Because you know how the rainbow is shaped like the bow?
Yeah.
There was an arrow because he was about to send judgment, and they could all see it.
Wait, so now that makes me think, is it really a rainbow? Or like that arch, the bow?
No, now here's the bow. The arrow was in the sky.
Gotcha.
When he was telling them, it had the bow.
The clouds.
Yeah, there was an arrow, like I'm about to bring, like he was showing visible to everybody. Because remember, you got Noah and Methuselah who are preaching, it's about to rain, God is sending judgment. So he's even putting the sign in the sky. There's an arrow pointed at you, people. Y'all see this arrow in the sky.
Wow.
And so afterwards, there's a bow, but no arrow.
So judgment is over.
Because it's not really over, but he's saying, I'm not going to destroy it with water no more. Because we know, I mean, he said, I'm not going to destroy all of mankind like I just did.
Yeah.
I could, but I'm not going to do it like that.
Yeah.
But we do know he is going to do, I don't know, St0ryTim3, whatever.
Oh,
whatever. I can never get that right. Somebody, one of y'all to say it.
I can only.
Where he's going to cleanse the earth. St0ryTim3.
I don't know, because all I got is my uncle's version of it, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yes, take it back, y'all. Take it back. Explain it to your babies what it really means. So when somebody say, "Oh, you're walking in rainbows," you can be like, "They'll be on it."
Yeah.
Oh no, Genesis such and such says this. Okay.
And it's perpetual generations. And just to just kind of bring up a point, just so you know, when he was talking about the flesh with the life thereof, you are going to run into some Hebrews who say, no, this means you're supposed to be a vegetarian.
Oh yeah.
Because they're saying it's any kind of flesh. It's still flesh, it still bleeds. Just because you cook it right and it's not, you're not supposed to be eating flesh. So don't get into a contention with that, because it's really, and I get what they're saying, but the only thing that makes me think that can't be true is because he told them to eat a lamb.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Flesh.
That's flesh. So, and you know other things where they killed the fatted calf in the parable. So I know we're not supposed to just be doing it to do it. You know, I know we're not supposed to be going in the jungle, killing lions and hanging it up on our wall. That is a no. I know we ain't supposed to be doing that, but I'm just saying you're going to run into some Hebrews who really think that that's what that means. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, because we all are going to go back.
Yes.
To original intent, which is no burgers. Sorry.
Yeah.
We are. But just, think about, and then he did give the command about clean and unclean, what you can eat and can't eat.
Absolutely.
Because
and
we can eat fish and it's flesh. So, but there are some that be like, you ain't supposed to know nothing with blood.
Yeah.
That's the way they look at that. And it could just be with whatever Yahuwah wants for them is no meat.
Yeah.
And so that's what they're getting from the Ruach.
Yes.
Just because you can do something don't mean it's for everybody, like a Nazarite vow. Don't cut your hair. You cut your hair once, that's it. Don't cut your hair no more. That don't mean nobody on the face of the earth can cut your hair. You're not a Nazarite. So that's just something just to know in case you run across it. Don't be tripping thinking they ain't Hebrew and hell no, the scripture. Don't do that. Because it may be just the calling Yahuwah has for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We told you guys last week, keep your pearls in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so willing to just throw them out. Hear people out. Hear their heart posture.
Yes.
See if they're really genuinely trying to learn or not, or trying to mock you or trying to start an argument. Because again, our purpose here on Storytime is to turn people's hearts back to the covenant. Yes. It's never to go back and forth with people. We don't do that.
Yeah. Because there are some people who genuinely think, no, I don't think we, and it may be, like I said, the Ruach may be saying it's not for you.
Yeah.
Because I need you to be ready for whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. And James Morgan, who we will see tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That was not on purpose. Yes, sir. She did say no burgers. Yes, Suave Torrelia. There you go. Oh. And I hope I said that right.
Say again. Suave? Suave?
I think I said it wrong.
Rico Suave?
You know what, Dad? Never mind. We just not even going to mess with
Suave?
It's spelled right there.
Oh, let me put my glasses on. I'm sorry.
Suave? I'd be like Suave.
Oh,
Suave Torrelia.
I'm gonna kind of look like, we just, he gonna cleanse the earth. Look.
There you go.
Well, I could never pronounce that.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, I could never pronounce it.
I got Uncle Keith's definition in my head, so that one don't even sound right. Where are we?
I believe we're on 14.
Okay. And it came to pass, and it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. So yeah, it is a rainbow.
So because you see it when it rains. So just to remind you, because just us, not so much. But if you just came off of a flood, and then maybe in a few months it started raining, you're gonna be scared.
Yes.
So he said, I need y'all to calm down. We done seen rain, but we talking about some people, first of all, who've never seen rain.
Yes.
And then when the first time they experience it, it's devastating.
Yes, literally.
Yes, it is devastating. So he needs to remind them, But you're gonna see the rainbow. Don't worry, you're gonna be all right.
Right.
That's my promise.
I'm not gonna do this again.
Yeah, don't worry, you ain't gotta go, oh no, where's the ark? They're
Yeah.
going to the ark.
Where it went? Where'd it go? Yes, that's true. Okay, say. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh.
So see, it was even a sign for the animals.
Yes.
They devastated too.
Yes.
He said they're gonna see it, we're gonna be cool. They're gonna
Absolutely.
know. Because remember, creation is alive.
Absolutely. And they're gonna be held accountable.
I mean, I think everything had to suffer. Trees, they were like, look, I like water, but I didn't know I was gonna,
everything.
It was gonna cover me. Everything. Grass, all that. Rain is devastating to them.
Rain is very powerful.
Yeah.
That's definitely powerful. 16. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between Elohim and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And Elohim said unto Noah, this is the sign of the covenant, which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth.
See, the rainbow, it covers all the animals, everything. But like we said, they done perverted it. They perverted it so they can have
sex with the animals.
That's where I was going, girl.
Mary.
Every time they add stuff on.
Yes. Wow, that's so crazy.
Just straight flipped it
on us and got us disassociating ourselves with something that was made for us.
With a promise that was made to us.
Take it back. 18. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah, and them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted a vineyard.
So don't miss that. Why all of a sudden is he singling out? Ham is the father of Canaan. Like just out the blue. We got to genealogy next. It's a reason why he is singling him out.
Absolutely, sure is.
He said he's about to be some kind of central figure in what y'all about to read.
Yes. Well, I like that. And he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backwards. Backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Backwards. 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 Back.
I can't stand you. First, I thought you were just trying to make the point.
Emphasis.
Yeah.
I figured that.
I was like, she done did too many backwards.
Then I was thinking, let's rewind it. Keep rewinding it. That was my rewind for y'all. Backwards. Rewind it back.
Wow. There's so much stuff in here.
I couldn't get into it right now.
That's gonna be kind of
because then we got to get back into the uncovering, which we learned throughout the other book what that really meant.
Yeah.
See, I just thought like he took the blanket off of her and was like, "Listen, that did not mean that."
Y'all see how this is going from the very beginning. Foundation right here. He's letting us know there's nothing new under the sun.
And this world makes us think like, "Oh, that's new." It
ain't none of this new.
It ain't new.
Technology is not even new.
No,
they got pictures of helicopters on things in Egypt.
Yeah.
Because the fallen done already dumped all that information.
And they still here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, guys and ladies, looks like we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Same time. And thank you all for tuning in too.
Story time, story time, story time.
Bye, y'all.
Shalom.
Shalom.